Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 4 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter multiplication. The lessons we're going to cover today are estimate products, multiply by larger numbers, choose numbers with a particular choose numbers with a particular product, multiply numbers ending in zeros, and multiply three numbers up to two digits each. So please make sure before the next session, so please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? Okay, so here I am on grade 4 math. The chapter we are on right now is multiplication. Let's just start with the lesson, that is estimate products multiply by larger numbers. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so estimate products multiply by larger numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. The first one is estimate the product, that is 38 times 27. So you have to round each factor to the nearest and then you have to multiply. So you are given the numbers 38 times 27. You need to round them off first to the nearest and then you have to multiply. So you have 38. 38 is near to which 10? 30 or 40? You can round off 38 to 40, right? Because that is just two numbers away from 40. Then you have 27. 27 is rounded off to 30 because that is near to 30. Just multiply 4 times 3 is 12. So the correct option is 1200, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. That is estimate the product 72 times 43. So let's just round them off first, right? 72 is rounded off to which 10? 72 you can round off to 70, and then you have 43. 43 is rounded off to 40, right? 7 times 4 is 28. So the correct option is 1200. Option number 2 is the correct option. Estimate the product 87 times 43, so which is the correct option? 87 is rounded off to 90, and then you have 43. 43 is rounded off to 40. So which is the correct option? 9 times 4 is 36, right? Multiply the non-zero numbers. And then add, you have 1 0 here, 1 0 here. So answer must have two zeros. That is 3600. No one is answering the questions I am asking. You're not allowed to chat here, right? You are just here to answer the questions I am asking. Otherwise, I'm going to block you all. The correct option is 3600. Option number 2 is the correct option. The next one is estimate the product 91 times 65. So which is the correct option? 91 is rounded off to 90 and 61 is rounded off to 65 is rounded off to 70, and then 7 times 9 is 63. So 6300. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 6300. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is the next lesson is word problems you can do on your own, right? The next one is choose numbers with a particular product. So let's just start with the lesson. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a product of 18. So which two numbers are the product of 18? That is 9 times 2 is 18, right? You have to find the two numbers that when multiplied makes 18. So 9 times 2 is 18, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the multiplication sentence. Which two numbers have the product 80? So which is the correct option? The correct option is 10 times 8 is 80, right? Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Very good. Okay, the next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete the multiplication sentence. Dash and dash have the product 77. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 11 times 7 is 77, right? Option number yes, 1 is the correct option. Very good. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Two numbers that have the product 14. The correct option is 7 times 2 is 14, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the multiplication sentence. Which two numbers have the product 48? The correct option is 7 times 9 is 48. How? That is option number 1. 6 times 8 is 48, right? The ones who are writing option 2, how? Can you please explain? 6 times 8 is 48, right? Choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a product of 18. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is that is 2 times 9 is 18, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete the multiplication sentence. So, which is the correct option? That is 10 times 7 is 70, right? Option number 2 is the correct option. Choose the two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a product of 110. So, which is the correct option? That is option number 1. 10 times 11 is 110. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the multiplication sentence. Which two numbers have the product 120? Yes, that is 10 times 12 is 120. Option number 2 is the correct option. Choose two numbers from the box to complete a sentence. Which two numbers have the product 20? The correct option is 10 times 2 is 20. Option number 2 is the correct option. The next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a product of 63. So, which is the correct option? That is 7 times 9 is 63, right? The correct option is option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, which two numbers have the product 50? Which is the correct option? That is 10 times 5 is 50. The correct option is option number 1. That is 10 and 5, right? Okay, the next one is which two numbers have the product 66? So, which is the correct option? Yes, 11 times 6 is 66, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is multiply numbers ending in zeros. Okay, multiply 20 times 6. So when you have a number with a zero, right, you simply have to multiply the non-zero portion. Like 20 times 6, you just do 6 times 20. So 6 times 12 is 6 times 2 is 12. And then you have to add a zero, right? Because you have only one zero with 20. So you need to add 0 at the end. So 6 times 12, 2 is 12, and then you have to add a 0. So that is 120. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 40 times 4. So which is the correct option? That is 4 times 4 you have to do, right? So 4 times 4 makes 16. You have one zero, then added 0. So the correct option is 160. That is 30 times 4. So which is the correct option? That is 4 times 3 is 12. So 120 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, 20 times 6. So which is the correct option? That is 120. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? 300 times 1. So which is the correct option? The correct option is any number when multiplied by 1, the number stays the same. So 300 times 1 is 300. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 800 times 4 is, that is 8 times 4 is 32. So 3200 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the next one is 90 times 3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 270. Option number 1 is the correct. Your- Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So let me just. So we were working on grade 3 math, grade 4 math. The chapter we were working on is multiplication. And the lessons we have covered today are estimate product multiply by larger numbers, choose numbers with a particular product, multiply numbers ending in zeros. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor through the live chat option button, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.